Ever wondered why cats behave differently than dogs when it comes to walking? Well, the answer lies in their distinct personalities and natural instincts. Dogs, being pack animals, naturally enjoy exploring the great outdoors with their human companions. They love the sights, the sounds, and most of all, the smells that come with a good walk. On the other hand, cats, being solitary hunters, have a different take on the idea of a leisurely stroll. Many cats are perfectly content to rule their indoor kingdoms and view the outside world from the safety of a windowsill. The idea of venturing beyond their territory can be daunting for some cats, especially if they are not used to it. You see, cats are territorial creatures. They're comforted by the familiar, and their home is their castle. It's where they know every nook and cranny, every hiding spot, every escape route. They've marked it with their scent, and it's where they feel most secure. Now, imagine asking them to leave their fortress and venture into the unknown, where the smells are foreign, the sounds are strange, and potential threats could lurk around every corner. It's no wonder many cats seem indifferent or even resistant to the idea of a walk. But this doesn't mean that cats can't enjoy a good outdoor adventure. It just means that we, as their human companions, need to approach the idea of a cat walk with a little more understanding and a lot more patience. Walking a cat isn't about clipping on a leash and heading out the door like you would with a dog. It's about respecting their need for safety and familiarity, and gradually introducing them to new experiences in a way that feels secure and comfortable for them. So it's clear that walking a cat isn't quite as straightforward as walking a dog. But don't worry, it's not impossible, and we're here to guide you through it. Firstly, it's important to understand your cat's nature and instincts. Cats are inherently independent creatures, a trait that's been honed over thousands of years of evolution. Unlike dogs, who were domesticated to work alongside humans, cats essentially domesticated themselves. They chose to live in close proximity to humans to take advantage of the steady food supply, yet never fully gave up their wild instincts. This independence is a core aspect of their nature, and it significantly influences their behavior, even in modern domestic settings. One of these behaviors is their instinctual need to hunt. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters who stalk and pounce on their prey. This hunting instinct is still very much alive in our domestic felines. It's why they might surprise you with a dead bird or mouse, or why they get that wild look in their eyes when a piece of string moves just the right way. Now you might be wondering, what does this all have to do with walking your cat? Well, these traits can affect their willingness to walk on a leash. Unlike dogs, who are pack animals and naturally follow a leader, a cat's independent nature and hunting instincts can make them resistant to being led. Some might find the concept of being tethered to a human and directed around to be a strange and uncomfortable experience. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Some cats might actually enjoy a walk if approached correctly. The key is to respect their independence and work with their instincts, not against them. For instance, allowing them to explore and hunt while on a walk can make the experience more enjoyable for them. It's about finding a balance between your cat's wild instincts and the safety provided by a leash. Remember, patience and understanding are key when introducing your cat to the concept of walking. Your cat is not a dog, and that's perfectly okay. Embrace their unique feline nature, and you might just find that your walks together become a highlight of both your days. Scene script. Armed with the knowledge of your cat's nature, the next step is choosing the right gear. Just like a seasoned mountaineer wouldn't dare scale a cliff without the right gear, you shouldn't venture to walk your cat without the proper equipment. The two essential pieces of gear you will need are a comfortable, well-fitted harness and a sturdy leash. Let's start with the harness. You might be tempted to just grab a collar from the pet store shelf and call it a day. However, using a collar to walk your cat is not advisable. Cats have a flexible skeletal structure which allows them to wriggle out of most tight situations. This includes a collar that's not fitted properly. More importantly, a collar puts all the pressure on your cat's neck, which can lead to injury. Instead, opt for a harness. A good harness will distribute the leash's pressure evenly across your cat's body, reducing the risk of injury. It should be snug, but not too tight. You should be able to fit 2 fingers between the harness and your cat's body. A well-fitted harness will provide security and comfort for your cat during your walks together. Now let's move on to the leash. The leash should be lightweight, flexible, and long enough to give your cat some room to explore. A retractable leash can be a great option, as it offers flexibility and control. You'll want to ensure it's strong enough to handle any sudden dashes or climbs your cat might be inspired to make. Remember, the right gear isn't just about safety, it's about your cat's comfort and enjoyment too. The harness and leash you choose should be suited to your cat's size, weight, and temperament. Investing in quality gear is a crucial step in preparing for your cat walking adventures. It's an investment in your cat's safety and well-being, as well as your peace of mind. With the right gear, you're setting the stage for a positive walking experience for both you and your feline friend. The right gear can make the difference between a successful walk and a feline fiasco. Now that we have our gear, it's time to train your cat for walks. Training a cat to walk on a leash is not an overnight process. It requires patience, understanding, and a gradual approach. Firstly, focus on familiarizing your cat with the harness and leash indoors. Start by letting your cat sniff and explore the gear. This is an important step, as it allows your cat to understand that the harness and leash are not threats. Next, try placing the harness near your cat's favorite hangout spots. This helps to create a positive association with the harness. Eventually, you can try putting the harness on your cat without fastening it. Let your cat wear it around the house during playtime or when it's time for a meal. Remember, the goal here is to help your cat feel comfortable and safe while wearing the harness. This might take a few days or even a few weeks, and that's perfectly okay. Once your cat seems comfortable with the harness, you can introduce the leash. Attach it to the harness and let your cat drag it around under your supervision. Make sure to keep an eye on your cat during this time to prevent any accidents. Now it's time for the treats and positive reinforcement. Cats respond well to positive reinforcement, so always reward your cat with treats, praises, or petting whenever it reacts positively to the harness and leash. This could be when your cat allows you to put the harness on, walks a few steps with the leash, or shows any signs of comfort with the gear. Finally, try guiding your cat around the house with the leash. Keep the first few sessions short and always end on a positive note. Remember, don't rush this process. It's better to take it slow and ensure your cat is comfortable. This might mean taking a few steps back if your cat shows signs of stress or discomfort. The key to successful cat leash training is patience and understanding, so take your time and enjoy this unique bonding experience with your feline friend. Choosing the right environment for your cat's first outdoor adventure is crucial. Now you might be wondering, why is this so important? The answer is simple. A calm, quiet space will help your cat feel safe and secure, making the experience enjoyable rather than stressful. Imagine yourself in a bustling city center, horns honking, people hustling, and the constant drone of traffic. Now imagine you're a cat, heightened senses and all, experiencing this for the first time. Overwhelming, right? This is precisely why choosing a calm, low-traffic area for your initial walks is so important. Your cat's first outdoor environment should ideally be a place where the sounds of nature hold sway over the noises of the city. This could be a serene backyard, a quiet park, or even a peaceful neighborhood street during off-peak hours. But remember, not all quiet places are created equal. There are potential hazards you'll want to avoid. For instance, a park may seem like an ideal location, but if it's a popular spot for walking dogs, it might not be the best choice. Even the friendliest dog can be scary to a cat on a leash, and we want to avoid causing any unnecessary stress. Busy roads are another hazard to steer clear of. The noise and movement can be frightening, and the risk of traffic accidents is not something we want to contend with during a peaceful cat walk. So when you're selecting the right environment, consider these factors. Is the area quiet? Is it low traffic? Are there a lot of dogs around? Is it far from busy roads? Answering these questions can help ensure you're picking a suitable location for your feline friend's first outdoor adventure. Choosing the right environment is not just about making the experience enjoyable for your cat, but also about ensuring their safety. After all, a happy cat equals a happy owner, and isn't that what we all want? Choosing a safe, quiet environment can make your cat's first walking experience a positive one. Remember, the goal is to make your cat comfortable and confident in their new surroundings, setting the stage for many enjoyable walks to come. Finally, understanding your cat's signals during the walk is paramount. Our feline friends are expressive creatures, and they communicate their feelings in various ways. It's essential to decipher these signals correctly to ensure your cat's comfort and safety during walks. Let's start with the most common signal, the tail. A cat's tail is like a mood barometer. If it's high and swishing gently, your cat is confident and content. But if it's low or tucked between the legs, it's a clear sign your cat is scared or anxious. Ears are another important indicator. Perked up ears mean your cat is alert and curious. However, if the ears are flat against the head, your cat is likely frightened or uncomfortable. Then, there's the fur. Puffed up fur, especially along the tail and back, is a surefire sign of fear or aggression. It's a defensive mechanism used by cats when they feel threatened. How about the eyes? Dilated pupils can indicate fear, excitement, or playfulness. It's important to consider the context to interpret this correctly. Now, what should you do if your cat exhibits signs of fear or discomfort? First, never force a scared cat to continue walking. This can lead to stress, fear of future walks, and even aggressive behavior. Instead, try to gently coax your cat with soothing words or their favorite treat. If that doesn't work, it's best to end the walk and try again another day. Remember, walking should be a fun and enriching experience for your cat. Understanding their signals helps you adapt to their pace and comfort level. It might take time and patience, but the bond and trust you'll build with your cat are worth it. By understanding and respecting your cat's signals, you can ensure a positive walking experience for both of you. Let's summarize what we've learned about walking your cat. First, we've delved into the fascinating world of feline nature. Cats, unlike their canine counterparts, are solitary hunters who value their independence. Their instinctual behaviors like stalking, pouncing, and exploring are all part of their natural charm. Acknowledging these behaviors is the first step towards successfully walking your cat. We've also talked about the importance of choosing the right gear. A cat harness and leash that are both secure and comfortable are paramount. Remember, cats aren't used to being restrained, so it's crucial you find a harness that fits well, doesn't restrict movement, and still keeps your cat safe. And of course, let's not forget the importance of identification tags. Then we moved on to the training process. Cats are creatures of habit, so introducing them to the idea of walking should be a slow and gradual process. Start by familiarizing them with the harness and leash at home, then slowly introduce the concept of outdoor walks. And always remember that every cat is different. Some may take to it quickly, while others may need more time and patience. Choosing the right environment for your cat's walks was our next point of discussion. Not all environments are suitable for cats. You should aim for quiet, low-traffic areas, ideally with lots of greenery for them to explore. Avoid busy streets and loud noises that could potentially frighten your feline friend. Lastly, we emphasize the importance of understanding your cat's signals. Cats communicate in subtle ways, and as they're human, it's your job to understand what they're trying to tell you. Is your cat's tail puffed up? That's a sign of fear or agitation. Are their ears flattened against their head? That's a signal they're feeling threatened. Recognizing these signals can help ensure your cat's comfort and safety during walks. So, there you have it. Walking your cat isn't as simple as clipping on a leash and heading out the door. It's a journey that requires understanding, patience, and a fair amount of trial and error. But the reward is worth it. You'll get to enjoy quality time with your feline friend, engaging their curiosity and promoting their physical health. Remember, this isn't a race. Each cat will move at their own pace, and that's perfectly fine. What matters most is that you're providing an opportunity for your cat to explore the world in a safe and controlled manner, while catering to their natural instincts and behaviors. With patience, understanding, and the right approach, walking your cat can become a fun and enriching experience for both of you. Happy walking!